Hello everybody, this is Crimsonprime37 and I'm here with my first review. It is going to be of the TFC Hercules. This is video number 1 and it's going to be for Dr. Crank, aka Hook, for all you G1 fans out there. Let's get started. First we're going to start with the box. Box is pretty standard. Nice bubble card window on the top and the sides. It's a one piece. All the boxes are pretty much identical except for the picture of which robot you get. The side, the back. On the back, nice image of the actual figure itself. Robot mode, vehicle mode, and Gestalt mode with the Hercules head, Devastator head. It's got your wonderful information on the back here. TFC Toys Facebook, their website. And designed and manufactured in China. The bottom of the box has a little bit of labels on it. Warning, blah blah blah, choking hazard. Do not let small children eat this toy. You know, your basic. We're gonna open it real quick. And inside you get your bubble insert where all your wonderful twisty ties are. And then you pull out the instructions. You get this awesome silhouette of Dr. Crank himself. It looks kind of CGI. The best way to describe it is like it's one of those black light posters you buy at like Spencer's in the mall. Yeah, it's probably the best way to describe it. Then you get your little instructions. So we're going to put this stuff aside now. That's the box. And then here you are with the instructions. And each one of them comes with a wonderful card with tech specs and Dr. Crank. Nice line art image of them. And that's pretty much, they all come with that. And I added the Ziploc baggie to put my twist ties and everything in because I keep everything fairly intact. And here are the instructions. It's a one sheet, folded 4 times. I'll be honest, the instructions are very, very, very vague. There's no writing whatsoever. It's just, 3 folds and you're done, move on to the next. 3 folds and you're done, move on to the next. And that's it. I don't need the instructions for this toy, but here they are. Hope you enjoy the wonderful instruction view there. And now we're going to move on to the toy because I only have 15 minutes. Right now, here you go. Dr. Crank, aka Hook. Here's a wonderful image of him as vehicle mode, which is his crane mode, and side view, front view, other side view, rear view, and that's it. He rolls. The wheels are plastic. The one side, these 2 wheels don't roll on the right side, which is strange. I don't know why. I guess they're uneven, but on this side you notice they roll. The crane itself is actually fairly nice. It's hard to move. It's pretty stiff. You got your 2 little side post guns here. They can be used as guns. I usually just fold them up. It's no big deal. Oh, each figure comes with a gun. They come with 2 guns actually. A solid purple version of the gun and the clear red version of the gun. And they all connect to form Hercules' bigger gun, which I have all the clear reds connected already, and I'm just going to show you. Each figure does come with 2 versions of the same gun, just one purple, one clear red. And there's a lot of things you can do with these. They connect in a whole bunch of different ways. People have made videos and posted of just stuff they've created with the connecting guns, but we're going to touch on with that later. I want to finish the review for the figure. Put the gun aside. The guns can connect anywhere because there's little poles for the posts. Almost every figure has like 30 of them. The crane goes up and down, fairly simple. It's got nice hydraulics here, clear gray plastic, and it extends about, I'd say, 15 to 17 inches there. It's fairly big for what you would expect right there for that toy. It also comes with these 2 little pieces here. One is a little hook with 2 pulleys, and one is like a little blaster, which I don't know what it goes to yet. I just kind of leave it where it was hooked on in the box. But at one point, I think they did want to add string to this, you know, that classic 1980s nylon black string that came with G.I. Joes and Transformers every time you needed a string. I did notice this little purple piece connects to this, and if you look, there's a little hole in there, it looks like where the string would have went, and it probably would have guided up here to rest inside here to go into this pulley right here, because these spin, and maybe this was supposed to hang right there, but instead they just kind of added it so you connect it that way. That's it. This does not spin 360. It kind of gets hindered by Hercules' folded away head right here, but that's okay. I can't imagine you needing it to do that much. We're going to get right into robot mode. You're going to take this off. The bottom of this has like this spinning black thing that has to connect. For robot mode, you want to spin it to the bottom. I've also heard some internet reviews where this strips and the screw pops out, but luckily I haven't had any problems with mine yet, so I'm not going to jinx it. Let me reconnect this here, and then you put that. So robot mode is really simple with this guy. We're going to do his legs first. You pull them apart like you would any Transformer. Pull these up. These slide out like this. They're on like this little hinge system, and they fold out to form his legs. You have these little purple supports back here for balance. They just fold down, and they're like his backwards feet. His arms, same thing as usual. You pop these out, fold these forward, and then what you're going to do is spin this like so the wheels are facing out. Fold it down. The wheels are going to be his shoulders. Pull the arms down, and then bam, there you go. Right there is robot mode. And then you take this and you connect this back to where it usually goes, so he stands straight up. You're gonna have to. What I do is I kind of take the crane. And I take it out a notch, only because it's easier for him to look more menacing that way. You put the gun in his hand, and then that's when you strike some killer poses. Just like that. I'm going to go grab a toy real quick just so you can get a comparison on size. Here he is with my complete finished master grade age 1. So to a master grade, he's almost the same size, same mass, fairly well. Put him to the side now. Age 1's not his show. Side view. Back view, round view. The legs straight up like that. Torso doesn't spin. You don't get a lot of motion on the legs because the wheels hinder on the hips. The arms cannot go completely around because this joint stops them, but this part can go all the way around the forearm. These do like to pop off. The hands have no movement whatsoever. Elbows, as you can see, you get a complete bend on the elbows. And the head does not. The head does go all the way around, but it's stopped by the post right there. And here he is as a robot with the gun. You can get a bunch of guns. Like I said, I made a joke earlier. You can connect a whole bunch of the little purple guns from all the other guys, and then you can make like a full armor Dr. Crank if you want. Or you can put the gun right here, so he can blast like with a sidearm cannon. See that? It's all kind of fun and games. And then there you go. Robot mode for Dr. Crank, aka Hook. And now we are going to transfer this bad boy back, and we're going to transfer him right into Gestalt mode to get him ready to be formed into the Mighty Hercules. Okay, for the arms, we're going to go right back to, see what I mean by them popping off? They like to pop off. And go right back into, fold them over. I did it wrong again. I always do it wrong. They have to go down. Up, then you spin it out. Oh, here's I'm putting the head. Then you spin it out. And these little pins go right snug in. A lot of these have the robot, the pins that stick into all the posts. so everything is always such a secure lock. Spin it up, turn it out, fold it in, lock it in the joint, slam it into place. Push these back in, fold them up, fold those down, you don't need those, lock it into place. Alright, now, I'm not going to use the crane yet because it's not going to come into play. First thing you want to do to turn them into Gestalt mode is, you see where it bends in half right here. These two gray connecting pins have to be pulled down, and then pull that tight. This little lever, this silver lever mechanism, goes just like this to lock them in place so they're not coming apart, because this is the front right here, and you want to pull these down. The next you want to do is you want to pull the same things out, but on the sides, because they're going to be the arms. And if you don't have fingernails, they don't like to come out. Alright, there you go, almost done. Then we're going to take the Hercules head, rotate it, spin it down, and lock it onto the little clip right above the little secure plate. Pull up his head. There you go, the Mighty Hercules head, well, Devastator. Then you take this, lock that down, and what you want to do is you want to take this little black thing and you want to rotate it to where it's on the left, and then you're going to take that and you're going to place it right down in there, and then there you go. He is ready for all the connecting pieces for the Mighty Hercules. With the gun, you just put that aside for now because we're going to be forming the purple version of this. And as for these little pieces, I just leave them there. They're not hurting anybody, so you can just leave them there. You can put them in the Ziploc baggie, whatever you prefer. But here is the Mighty Hercules in Gestalt mode, and Dr. Hook ready to go to be combined with the other 5 Constructicons. And that is it for my first video with Hercules. Their other 5 are on their way to being made. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this somewhat influenced your view into whether or not you want to buy these. I will be covering different things on all 5 of them, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next video. Thank you very much.